If you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
Welcome to the Wisconsin Vegetable Gardener. I'm Joy Baird. We're going to plant some garlic today. A good guideline for planting garlic in the fall is about 30 days before your ground freezes, and that can vary based on where you're at in the northern portions of the United States. And you can also plant it after the ground has frozen if you can still make the ground pliable. The reason why we want to plant it in the fall is so it has plenty of chill hours before it starts to grow in the spring. There are people who choose to plant garlic in the spring and harvest it in the fall, but we have done that. We find the bulb size is much more substantial when planting in the fall and harvesting approximately June and July the following year. We always grow hardneck garlic. We've got several varieties. We don't keep charts and rows of specifics. This is this and this is that. We've grown and grow Spanish Roja, German Hardy, Georgia Cristo, Purple Glazer, and there's one or two other ones. What you're looking for, and this is garlic that we harvested about 2 months ago, what you're looking for is the largest bulbs that will contain the largest cloves, which in turn should provide you a decent sized bulb when you harvest it next year. The difference between hardneck and softneck is the stem. Hardneck, the stem goes all the way through the bulb. I will show you here because we're going to use this one. It goes all the way through the bulb into the roots, roots being there. That's a hardneck. Now I do have some softneck garlic here in which we purchased whenever we bought some of those deliver vegetables in a box to your home. Softneck has no stem whatsoever. That's why the stem is softneck. There's no strength that goes all the way through. So we're going to plant this. Now I'm certain that this is some type of heirloom variety garlic, softneck, but I don't know what variety that is. So we were going to plant this in a separate location and plant the hardneck in a different location so we can identify it. The advantage with the hardneck is it produces a scape, an additional growth out of the top that if left alone will flower and produce seeds. We harvest it early, many people do, in order to use it for garlic scapes. Some additional things you want to be aware of is you want good heirloom garlic. You really do not want to buy it from the grocery store because you don't know where it's come from or what the growing conditions of it have been or what it may be treated with. Additionally, if you plant it too early or you plant it at the normal time, you see growth occurring on top of it, totally fine, don't worry about it. It's going to go overwintered and it will perk back up in the spring, so do not worry about that at all. So let's head over to the garden and we'll get some of this planted. So we're back here on the back side of the garden. We've got some turnips, rutabagas, one or the other, is planted there. That will be harvested. We're going to maximize the space and plant around this, and then when that's harvested, that's just the way it's going to be. So we're going to do, in front of you, we're going to do 3 rows, spacing about 10 inches apart, and then 2 rows here spaced about 8 inches apart. Now the book or the internet or some people that you may talk to say you want the rows 1 to 2 foot apart, plants 12 to 16 inches apart. We find rows being 8 to 10 inches apart and plants being 8 to 10 inches apart works well, and over the course of a row you can get a few more bulbs of garlic in. So I've worked the soil. We're going to have weeds in this. We know that's going to happen this next spring. So I flipped the soil, got what weeds out that I can, and marked where I want to plant. I'm just going to take a stick. This soil is very pliable, and I'm going to go down about 3 inches. The way you want to plant your garlic is you want to pull it off the bulb, and then you want to separate it, leaving the skin intact. You don't want to go all the way down to the bare garlic like you would if you were going to prepare it for a meal. Go about 3 inches deep, drop it in, same way as it came off the bulb. You want to plant it with the teardrop at the top, drop it in, and then we'll cover it up. It's that easy to plant garlic. We're going to do all of them before we cover them up so we know what we have planted. There's different ways in which we could make a drill, expose it, set them in, cover them up, but this way works just as easy with a minimal amount of work. Then when we get done with this, we're going to go plant the softneck garlic in the same manner, so we won't show that because the same procedure, but then we'll go and plant some in a container. We've never grown garlic in a container in Zone 5, Southeast Wisconsin. We're going to plant it and give you some tips and see how that produces over the next 9 months. So we got that all planted. This here is like a 20-gallon nursery pot, about 12, 14 inches across approximately, and about that height as well. So we're going to put 4 hardneck garlic bulbs in here, and we're just going to 4 here. Now, we have advised and been advised that when you plant garlic in a container like this, it's going to freeze like a solid block of ice. When we have it in the ground, though the ground may seem frozen, it still is not totally frozen like an ice cube. So this is an experiment for us as well as to document for you. So with a container like this, in the ground will typically go about 3 inches. In this container, I'm going to go 5 inches deep. That's the depth in which this trawl is, and I'm going to bury it very deep to try to get it as low into the soil as possible. Same thing over here. Just break another clove off and cram it about 5 inches deep. Now, we don't mulch our garlic in the ground, and we have found that to be a very good practice, as we've had very successful garlic by not mulching it. And we'll do the same in this container. Garlic is very relentless. It will grow pretty much any condition you want to put it in. So that's done. Most of this garlic will be ready about early June to early July. Thanks for watching. Join me again next time for more organic gardening. I'm Joey Baird, and this has been the Wisconsin Vegetable Gardener.
For more information, please visit thewisconsinvegetablegardener.com.